Howdy, folks, and welcome to a reaction, a live blind reaction to Game of Thrones. This is the first time I've done it for Game of Thrones. I've done it for other shows, not live. This is the first live one I've ever done. Recording HBO or streaming HBO off of a Hulu subscription. So, let's see, we're just a few minutes away. It's currently 5 before the hour, 4.5 before the hour. Ooh, boy, I'm excited about this episode. This is episode 3 of season 8, the final season. This is the Battle of Winterfell. Right now, you probably see a black screen, so I don't get hit with any copyright things here. But I'm watching live HBO, getting ready, showing me promos for other shows coming up that I'm not that interested in, but I'm super interested in this. I posted a predictions video on my channel. If you're finding this, but you didn't find the predictions video, I'm going to be referencing that probably after this is over, kind of giving myself a score. But I tried to make predictions about who I thought would live and die in this episode. So it's going to be interesting to see how close I got or how far away I got. I'm sure I probably got a couple of the obvious ones, but I probably blew it on all the other ones. All right, enough talking. I'm going to cut here, and I'll be right back when the show actually starts. See you then. Oh, boy. All right, guys. Here it is. Oh, did they change the intro any? Let us see. Okay, still got the wall down. Has the ice progressed? Is progressing. There it goes. Yeah, okay. A little bit more. Coming up on Winterfell. All right. Those crypts are not going to be safe. I get this feeling. I don't know if they're any of the dead are going to be raised, or if they're whites are just going to get inside, or what. But something's going to happen down there that's not going to be good. Okay, here we go. Ah! All right, Lady Mormont. Woo! So she and her forces are staying inside the walls to protect the inside of Winterfell. Good. So she's not going to be out in the bloody fields, but I'm sure she'll see something too. Don't want her to die. Which probably means she will die. There he is. One wolf. Don't want Jorah to die, but they're really building him up to die. Come on, are you going to say anything to Danny here? Or are you not interested? There's nothing to fear. Who is walking up on horseback? Is that the red woman? Would seem to imply that with his reaction. Recognizing her cloak, I guess. Yep. I think so. Oh boy. And she said she had to come back to die. Oh, is she going to light all their swords on fire? Is that what she's going to do? I want to know why Ghost is with Jorah. Yep. I figured. Very cool. Now the Unsullied are like, we want that. Oh boy. He is not happy. Not at all. I have a feeling he'll be able to wait until after, if she survives, to kill her if he survives, but don't really know what that look was about. The Game of Thrones theme. That's the music playing in the background. A variation of it. Ghost. Why is Ghost here? I don't understand the connection of putting Ghost up with Jorah in the front. Or why he'd even go with Jorah. Oh wow, they had the giants in the front, of course. Oh no. Oh no. They're getting all dimmer. Oh no, are the Dothraki wiped? Which means Jorah too? No. Time for some dragon fire, I would think. Survivors returning. Including Jorah. Good.
The Night King is coming. The dead are already here.
No, that's what that line means. He's saying we need to wait until the Night King comes, and she says no. The dead are here. We need to fight now. Oh boy. Oh no! Brienne! Amy! Both of them, yep, both dragons. There he is. Oh, yeah, kill them. Does a fire work on them? Now, those White Walkers, the lieutenants, they have the spears as well that took down. Well, maybe not the same spear that took down the first dragon. So they're really risking it by having them in the air. So far, we haven't lost a big character. Brienne got jumped, and now Jorah has been jumped. I may have spoken too soon. It's so quick and so cutting and so dark, you can't tell who's who most of the time. I hate that. Look out, look out, look out, look out, look out. Don't ever pause and catch your breath. Bad things are going to happen. Oh, I knew it. I knew he was going. Oh, he can't see anything. The dragon can't either. Running into trees. Nope. Oh, it was the two of them. Well, I thought it was the Night King for a second. It was the two of them colliding. It's a Brienne's still alive. So far, we've just lost Ed. Any more, Mont? You cannot die. They're letting him in. You better be careful, though. And Soul Eater just sacrificing themselves so that the others can get into behind the walls. It is way too dark, HBO. Is that how you save money on FX? It's making it so dark we can't see anything? There's so many of them. Grey Worm? Still alive. Guessing that's Grey Worm. Hard to see through his helmet. Oh man. He did collapse it with his guys outside. I don't think he wanted to do that, but he had to. Oh, they're going out. They need dragon fire. Jon's on the wall there, though. He's landed on the wall. They should be able to get through to him. Is she going to light the trenches? Just in time. The Hound's not going to like that. She's going to die now. Right? How does she die? Now they're just standing there, waiting for the fire to die down. We still have to look forward to the scene where Arya's running terrified through hallways.
At least we're already
I look forward to. I don't mean to get excited about. I mean be scared about.
You were the best of them.
terrifying thought.
Best of the forced marriages she had. So, death count right now is one of the title characters, or I shouldn't say title characters, but named characters. Edison. Ed. I think even Grey Worm's still alive. And I thought he'd be the first to go. Where are the ravens flying? They're flying past Winterfell. What are those little ravens carrying? Okay, they found him. He is nearby. There was a theory that he might have been flying south to attack King's Landing, but he's not. He's still nearby. They're onesie-twosies trying to basically pile on to create a path over the fire. Is that what they're doing? That's what they're doing. And here they come.
On the walls.
That's the Night King, yep. The dragon's got holes in its wing, and it is coming down for Bran. Just as predicted. Interesting. I just didn't think that would happen. He's going for him. And his dragon's going to die. I'm guessing. Yeah, they're doing human undead white walls, basically. They're creating a wall of whites to climb up. They gotta have some fire and oil and things. Drop down the wall, come on. Gendry, don't you die. Arya needs you. Well, it doesn't need you, but she wants you. Something big has got to change here, or literally every single person is going to die. I was a nobody, right? So dark, you can't tell. You know what I mean by a nobody. We don't know their character's name. Uh-oh. Down into where Lady Mormont and her men are. Arya! That's why it's detachable. I don't know if that was why, but it's good that it was detachable there. For close quarters, I guess. Get your knife out, get your sword out, please. Oh, no, 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 no! You better not have killed her. Come on, Arya needs your help, man.
Tell her that.
No. 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 Ah. Did it, but I don't think she's going to survive it. Oh, man. But she took out a giant. He has to go out. That's a good way to go out. Dang it, I didn't want her to go out. At least Arya's peril got the Hound to wake up. We lost Lady Mormont, I think. Well, good quick reflexes? That's why she's going to be running. Here she goes. Yeah, this is from the trailer. He knows these corridors really well. That's the good thing. Okay, so our death count is 2 named characters now. Lady Mormont and Edison. I did not predict Lady Mormont. I missed that one because I didn't want her to die. I figured Beric Dondarrion was doomed, and it looks like he is. He saved Arya. He's not going to make it. Oh, he's blocking the door, or blocking the passageway.
The Lord brought him back for
Oh boy. Is she the one who's supposed to kill him? Or kill her? Sorry?
And I know you. And blue eyes.
The dead. The whites. That's what she meant by the blue eyes, I guess. And where is she going? Destroying the wall. Oh yeah. Who got him? Jon. Oh no! Trying to kill the other dragon. Get a shot on him, it looks like. And there's Daenerys, right? She knocked him off. Surely that won't kill him, though. Oh, and no, the Night King. But he's got his spear for the dragon. Just fire him now. Do it. It's not going to work. Obviously, it can't be that easy. It just can't be that easy. Not with all the time we have left. It's going to come down to either Jon and the Night King, or maybe even Arya and the Night King. You get the whole, what do we say to the god of death? Maybe the god of death is the Night King? Not today. Maybe Arya's the one who takes him out. He can kill... Yep. He can kill the dragon. Yeah, get the heck out of there. Oh, he's just going to raise the dead here. Yep, there it goes. You got to stop him now. That's what he's going to do. He's going to charge. Can't let him happen. Can't let it happen. Can't let it happen. Is he going to raise the people in the crypt? That's what everybody was thinking about, too. Too late. There's too many between him and the Night King. He can't do it. No, come on, no. Oh, man. Oh. Oh, no. Yep. Are they digging through? They're digging through. No, they're coming out of the crypts. There are Starks coming alive out of the crypts. It is happening. What are you warging? You flew the crows out. You saw them. What are you still in? I wonder if Jon will be immune to fire. Oh no. They're overpowering him. Oh no, she's gonna lose Drogon. Oh no, she's been pulled off. Is Ghost gonna save her? That would be symbolic. Nope. Jorah! Jorah! Yes! Sam! He can't. The Night King is more... If they can kill the Night King, they can stop it all. He can't stop and try to save everybody else. Individually. Let's come back. Something big's gonna... Somebody has to kill the Night King. It has to, or else every single person... And we have 3 more episodes after this, and it can't be that every single person's going to die, but if they don't kill the Night King soon, every single person's going to be dead. Come on, it's got to be Arya. She's gone off with a pretty clear mission. All right, the Night King's hooked up with all his lieutenants, so Arya's going to kill him. This is going to be difficult to do. Don't just have him charge him. That's stupid. At least let the Night King kill him. They did at least let the Night King kill him. I think they're trying to build up that Jon is trying to get there to save his brother, but I don't think that's going to happen. Still think it's going to be Arya, but Jon and Daenerys are still alive. Oh, not for long. Jorah's not surviving this night, that's for sure. Not with those wounds. This can all be answered with the Night King dying, right? Because then everybody who's in peril at the moment, including down in the crypt, everything just stops. Is he immune to the fire? Oh, we're not going to find out. Going for a sword. Where'd the breeze? Arya, come on. She did the move she did with Brienne. Arya Stark, savior of the universe. For a moment there, man. When he grabbed her by the neck, I thought, oh no, 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 no. But they had set that move up. Dropping the knife. Using the other hand. I guess he didn't grab... Did he grab her by the neck? He grabbed her arm, I think. Or whatever. They'd set that move up. Wow. A lot more people survived than I thought would survive, and one person I never wanted to die died. No final words other than I'm hurt. Then he goes. Unfortunately, I knew Jorah was going to go. Oh, her dragon survived. Wow. All right, I'll be back. I have to collect my thoughts and watch that again. All right, preview. Going back to King's Landing, which makes sense. Two dragons, okay. They both did survive. Okay, I'm back. I had to sit down on the couch and watch it the way I normally watch it, and I did on the big screen instead of here on the computer like I'm doing for the reaction. And I took some notes. So, really quickly. First of all, I had to note some dings, some negatives, I think, for this episode. It was a really emotional episode, and by the end, I was kind of shaking a little bit. So it did its job, first of all. That's a positive, that's not a ding. But I think the beginning, I don't know about you guys, but there was way too slow of a start to the actual battle. The first 2 episodes were the slow start to the battle. I didn't need the first, it felt like 10 minutes, I don't know what it was, but the first portion of the episode to be another slow start for the battle. I wanted it to just kick off right away, so that was kind of a ding, I think. I think pacing-wise, it was kind of a ding. And also, this goes without saying, it was too darn dark. Now, fortunately, on my big screen TV, when I play it through the smart TV, through Hulu, it comes through nice and fairly bright. I could actually see, in fact, I saw a lot more detail. Like when Melisandre walked off at the end, I could clearly see her body get smaller and smaller and her dress start to fall off and then her collapse, which I couldn't see very well on the computer. So I don't know why it's filmed so darn dark, but whatever. It's always a ding. And I think the cutting was too fast in the battle. Now, obviously, they're trying to make sure we understand how hectic and crazy warfare is and battle is, but it's a TV show. We have to kind of know what's going on and what characters are where, and I'm sure, and as was proven on the rewatch, you rewatch it multiple times, you're going to figure it out. But on the first watch, so many times I was going, "Who was that? I think that was so and so." I'm not quite sure. So that was kind of a little bit of a ding too. Now, I have to put on the ding category the killing of Lady Mormont. I just didn't want her to die. And Jorah at the same time, in the same episode, that family is gone. I'm sure there are some other Mormonts, but man, that was a real stab in the heart. We've also got on the negative list, I kind of wanted at least some kind of a quick, I know we'll get it in the next episode, but some kind of a quick mention, word, something. We had a little scene with Jon and Dany up at the top where she was going to go for the dragon, and he said basically, that the Night King isn't here yet, and she basically said the dead are already here. We have to fight. I kind of wanted a quick mention, just a word of Jon reassuring her. I mean, obviously, it seems like she's put the whole thing about his bloodline to the side as well. But at the end of last episode, she didn't seem to. It seemed to be pretty high on her mind. So I was hoping for at least a little bit of I don't want to be the king. I don't want to rule. I don't want the throne thing. But I guess we'll get that in the next episode. So it's not really a ding. It's just kind of a wish that didn't happen. Now there's a bunch of awesomes, and I'm sorry I have to look down. I have really bad eyesight. So I have to look over my glasses to read this. Arya's kill. Wow. I had to, before I rewatched the whole episode, I had to zip to the front of that to get to that bit, because that was just so awesome. I mean, that that the fact that she zipped in there so fast and so stealthily that even the lieutenants, the White Walkers, didn't even see. They just felt a breeze and looked, and she was already past. Was just incredible. That was just awesome stuff. And like I said during the reaction, the move of, and he had one hand on her neck, one hand on her arm, so his arms were occupied, and she did the move where she just dropped the blade, and I just love the motion of it, the slow motion where the blade falls, and then the Night King kind of looks down like, "What are you?" Dead. It's just that is like the number one awesome. The other awesome is Sansa and Tyrion in the crypt. That scene where they're behind the tomb, whatever, and they both, Sansa pulls out her knife and Tyrion pulls out his knife, and they just give those looks, and he kisses her hand, and that combined with the earlier joking about how he was the best of them, best of the forced marriages she was forced into. I have to wonder if they're not going to reignite a relationship. Maybe marry. Who knows? I mean, that would secure a Stark in Winterfell, right? Theoretically. Although, would it be a Lannister in Winterfell? I don't know. Anyway. Those were cool things. And there was not as much death as expected. I'll get to the list here in a second, my predictions. And even though I hated Lady Mormont dying, how cool was it that in her last breath, she was able to take out a giant white? Now, of course, in the end, thanks to Arya's actions, it was all kind of pointless because, Arya's actions took everything out. But still, at least she was able to go out a fighter like she said she was and like she clearly was. But I'm going to miss her voice, man. I'm going to miss her. That just sucks so much. And I love the line. Another one of the awesomes is the exchange between the Red Woman and Arya. What do you say to the god of death? In this case, the god of death being the Night King, right? Not today. Love that. And what was Bran warging? He was gone for so long. He got into the crows. The crows were flying. He found the Night King, or at least he flew past the Night King on the dragon, and then we never saw him again. What was he doing? Are we going to find out what he was doing? Was it important? He seemed to know when to come back. I loved his line to Theon. The lines to Theon, "You're a good man, thank you." That was good stuff as well. So now we're at a situation where almost all of the Dothraki, I think, are dead. It looks like many of the Unsullied are dead. Many of the Northerners are dead. We still have, I think, 2 dragons. The preview seemed to indicate the second dragon was still alive. But that's it. So some Unsullied, some Dothraki, some Wildlings, some Northerners. Probably a few thousand are remaining, if even. And 2 dragons to take down Cersei. They're going to need help. Who could possibly help them? I can't think of anybody. But I'm sure something will happen. They've got the iron. They'll have the Ironborn, at least what's left of them, but I don't know if that'll be enough. So I don't know, guys. Whew. Well, I mean, I do know that was a great episode. I just don't know what's going to happen next. So, on the death counts, go take a look real fast on my lists. I called out that Jaime would die. He did not die. I called out that Theon would die. Theon would die. He did. I said Grey Worm would die. He didn't. Lord Varys, I said, would die. He didn't. Mormont, I didn't want him to die, but I said he would. He did. Dondarrion, Beric, he died. I called him out as a die. I called Edison out as a die. I said Tyrion would live. He did. Brienne would live. She did. Daenerys would live. She did. Jon would live. He did. Sansa would live. She did. Arya would live. She did. Davos would live. He did. Missandei would live. She did. Gendry would live. He did. Bran would live. He did. Samwell would live. He barely did. Gilly did. The Hound lived. Tormund would live. He did. Lady Mormont, I said, live, and she died. And Podrick, I said, would live, and it looked like he did. So, I missed one of the lives, and I missed 2? three of the dies. So that's not too bad, right? If you just go with the dies and the lives and you add those together, right? Then I said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 would die and 1 would live who did die. So that's 7. 8, sorry, 8. And of the 8, I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Wrong? 50%. 50%. I'll take it. 50% is better than 0%. Oh man, that was a great episode. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what's to expect next episode. Like I said, the previews show that there's going to be, we're going to get both locations, which is cool. There's obviously going to be some rebuilding, and who's going to come to help them. If you guys know or have any thoughts about who might help them, because I don't think with the forces they have, they're going to have enough to do it unless Arya sneaks in there and kills Cersei. Or the dragons somehow do something, but Cersei's got that big weapon. I'd like to hear your thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'd appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.